Hello, my friends. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm really good.
Oh, we're all on a bit of a high because we've all just received Kylie's present, her gift, her Xmas surprise. Did any of you see this coming? I didn't think we were going to get a Kylie Christmas this time.
No, I didn't even think about it, to be honest.
I thought we were going to get the DVD for the tour, really. I thought that was all going to be our surprise, not more songs.
You both listened to, what is it, Xmas or XMAS? I don't know. How do you pronounce it?
XMAS.
Of course.
Xmas,
Oh, hang on.
suppose.
Sorry, it just occurred to me. Sorry to talk over you, whoever that was, but YMCA. So it's the same thing, XMAS.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
that makes sense. Yeah,
Everyone's going,
we'll go with that.
Well, only because I saw an Instagram video where she did I think she's got some movements making the letters or something like that. Did any of you see that?
No, I haven't.
Oh, no, I never seen that.
Yeah, I hope I didn't dream it. It's quite possible. I do dream it thanks to AI and dreams, and I've just finished a 12-hour day. By the way, Alki, I know you're just back from work too. I've worked 12 hours. I've delayed eating because I wanted to talk about this. But do you think it's
Please
dangerous
don't
if I exactly, I haven't eaten in since breakfast, and guess what I'm drinking? I'm drinking wine. Is that a dangerous thing, do you think?
Possibly, yes.
Yeah, it's not a Kylie wine, by the way. It's one of her competitors. I think it's called Pink's Plonk. Have any of you heard the song that she released called? It was in association with film Absolutely Anything. I think it was called.
Yes, yes.
Does this remind you of that at all? Another
It
blank.
takes me back. It takes me back to the 80s. To be quite honest, it's very camp
Yes.
and very sore. Stock Eaton and Waterman days. It's just got.
Wow.
It just takes us back there. I think it takes me back to I should be so lucky days. Very
It
camp.
does have that vibe. Yeah, it's very, very camp. Like, the more I kind of listened to it, I was like, okay, it has something. I can't quite put my finger on it, but I think the more one of those songs, I think the more you listen, the more you love, I reckon.
And now that you've done the movements, that's even stuck in my head even more.
All right, I'm going to be controversial, and I apologise, Paul and Alki, because I'm a big Kylie fan, and I don't want to be negative, but I don't like it. I don't like it. I'm sorry. I've listened to it like 16 times. I've tried, but it
Go
just...
into the corner and wear your dunce hat, okay?
I
We don't
know,
want-
I know. Bar humbug, right? Bar humbug. I'm so sorry. Listen, can I tell you why? Whoever produced it, and my big apology, Steve Anderson, if it's you. Sometimes I know you listen, but listen, how many times are you going to do XMAS on repeat at the end of a song? There's way too many. I don't know. I don't like it. Am I in the bad books? I really am, aren't I? I'm sorry.
To be quite honest as well, I don't really. It's not meant for us. It's for the American market. It's because we don't do They still. That it's a tradition still for them to do Christmas albums and Christmas singles. So it's aimed at them, I think.
Oh, that's a bit rude, Paul. What are you saying, that the Americans like B-grade Christmas music?
They like sort of bring. We used to do it here in the UK. We do like our like bands and singers that bring Christmas songs out, and they don't do it no more. But in America, it's still quite a big thing. They all still do it. What happened here? We had X Factor, and X Factor sort of then dominated the Christmas charts. And I think, do you know what I mean? That was the Christmas number one for umpteen years. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
that was
fair.
going to be the dead set. So I think what happened here is people stopped doing it.
I say this every single year. At this time of year, Santa Baby starts creeping up into Kylie's Spotify and all the charts, her personal charts across the world. Santa Baby starts creeping up. It's one of her biggest selling singles, in case people don't know that. It always surprises me, but it really is. Her most streamed, I should say, not biggest selling. So this is the time of year. I can't believe that this is part of Kylie Unwrapped, which doesn't get released until, I don't know, the first week of December. Isn't that a bit
5th
late
of
for the
December
full
it
album?
comes out, yeah.
Why are they leaving
Which
it
is
so
the
late?
10th anniversary, isn't it? So it all makes sense.
It
It
is,
all fits
yeah.
in.
Yeah.
And this will probably be sales again over in America. It'll probably they have got Kylie Christmas there, but this will just give it another stamp.
Yeah, exactly. So for us, it's the 10th anniversary, but for American Kylie fans who have just come on board,
It's
this is
all
their
new, isn't
first
it?
Kylie Christmas.
Yes,
Right.
that's true. Yeah.
Look, can I ask you a controversial question? After the Tension tour ended and she's had a corker of a year, she's had a corker of a 2 years ever since Tension was released, Tension 2,
Mm.
the tour, conquering America, doing things she's never done before. It's her highest grossing tour. By the way, I predicted that. I told people on this very show, I think it's her highest grossing tour. It's now been confirmed. Tension tour was. But do you think I'm not a businessman, so maybe I'm getting this wrong, but it feels wrong timing to do vintage Kylie, vintage Christmas Kylie. But Paul, maybe you're right. Maybe this is about the Americans being reminded of who she is.
And it's going to be a boost here because we're all like, wow, what you do, and we want to hear the new songs. You know what I mean? So it's business minded all round, but obviously in America, it's their first, some people's first Kylie Christmas.
Absolutely. I think it's a bit of everything. I think you're right, Paul. I think it's to capitalize off the tour, to give everybody, like the fans in America, that taste that they haven't probably had yet. But I think it's also a little bit of it's a nod to all the fans that she's had throughout forever, to say, hey, this has been out 10 years ago. I'm celebrating it. And she does that a lot with her albums, with her anniversary, to re-release stuff, and she's kind of repackaging it with some extra songs. As I think, as a Christmas present to all the fans, I reckon as well, just to be like, I've had a big year, Oh, I'm celebrating a milestone with 10 years of my Christmas album. Here's a little treat for you all, kind of a thing, to enjoy. That's how I look at it, anyway.
Yeah, so it's all good, and it's all in the right time of year. So I'm happy with it, and I'll probably have it on all day.
I think I referred
Yes.
to this new album as re-wrapped before. I apologize, my friends. It's called Kylie Christmas Fully Wrapped. I'm just going to tell everyone listening what the new songs are called. Xmas, funnily enough, XMAS, is not on the album because it's some exclusive track for Amazon or something. And I'm going to ask you both in a moment if you're going to be purchasing those candy cane versions and all the stuff she loves to do. But here's the new songs on the album: Hot in December, This Time of Year, and an intriguing one called Office Party, which I'm really looking forward to.
Yes.
And it's interesting what's left off this album too, like because she's for those of you who don't know, she's had the Kylie Christmas album, then she had the what was it, the Snow Queen edition, which had some
Yeah.
additional songs. So they've had to be selective, and some are left off here. They've left on 100 Degrees. They've left on the Frank Sinatra track
Mm.
at Christmas, which is an original by Steve Anderson. It's interesting, isn't it? I mean, it sounds to me like I've got two friends on the line, two lovers who are excited that Christmas has arrived early.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
I'm. It was a lovely surprise. It was a surprise I didn't know I needed until it happened, and then I was like, "Oh my god, yay!"
Oh,
So
that's
yeah,
so sweet. I love
yeah.
that. I
It's
love
never
that,
too
Alfie,
late
because
or never too early for a Kylie Christmas. That's what I've got to say.
I agree. Absolutely, I'm with you there, man. I'm with you there.
28 days to go, though. Come on, Kylie. I don't know. I'm such a whinger, aren't I? But the 5th of December, like if you're going to do it, come on, can we have it now? But anyway, look,
She
you'll
loves
both be
teasing us,
playing it.
doesn't she? She loves teasing
Yeah.
us. So I think we'll get drip fed it for the next couple of weeks. There'll be bits and bobs on socials and
Yes.
stuff like that,
Yeah.
creating the hype, and obviously selling, isn't it? Really, that's what it's all about.
Yes. Yes. Absolutely.
What are you both making of the cover art of XMAS? She's there in a baseball hat. I can't remember what's on the baseball hat. Probably Christmas or something. I can't remember.
XMAS. It
It
says
says
on
XM.
the
Yeah.
hat. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
yeah, it's different. It's just like fresh,
Yes.
and she looks absolutely stunning.
I agree. It's not the same kind of artwork she had for the original album or even the Snow Queen edition. She's gone more, I
Modern.
guess,
More
like
tension
more
with it.
modern. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah, I think yeah. It's just, I don't know. It's like you said, it's fresh. It's different, and I think that the cover kind of pops out at you in a different way. Like, oh, what's that? It's so colorful, and obviously it's got Kylie right in the middle, slap band, looking gorgeous. So you can't go wrong, really.
I mean, she's a busy girl, isn't she? Right now, as we speak, she's in Brazil performing at some festival there, and there are. I've already seen a few photos. I haven't watched it yet, but it looks like she's wearing that last Tension tour outfit, the sort of, is it green and gold? I think, where
Oh
she
yes.
actually has that last act. Yeah, I think she's pulled that out again. By the way, on this show, we haven't talked about yet the Stateside featuring Kylie Minogue single. Have you both heard that, and what do you think?
The stateside.
It's the stateside. Yeah,
Ooh.
what's this? What have I missed?
All right, I'm going. Well, it's been out for a while, and it's up to more than 1 million streams. Have a little listen to this. I'll try to play it down the mic.
Outside, I feel my skin tight. My coat is inside, but I look up at you. I tracked your plane ride for when you're in tonight. Tell me when is the next time I'll run into
what?
you? It sounds insane, right? I'll take the same
I have heard this
ride.
now. I remember this song. Yes, it's with a. They did
Where's
a. She
where's
did. I
that
can't.
from?
She
And what?
did. That wasn't Kylie. That was the original artist, and she's done a re-release of an album. I think she's a UK artist from memory, and she's re-imaged her songs. She's got, I think, Jade from Little Mix on there.
Oh yes,
Kylie, and
I haven't seen her. I haven't seen
yeah,
Kylie's one. I know it's.
yeah, yeah.
I I know
Yeah, yeah.
she's done a lot with like Sugar Babes and Jays, and she's done a
Yes,
few
that's
little
it. Yeah,
bits. Yeah, I know, but
yes.
I haven't heard the Kylie one. No.
Yeah,
Mm.
and I find it really interesting that you both needed a reminder on it. It was released on the 10th of October. So it's been out there, and it's actually doing really
Yeah.
well. It's in her top 5 most streamed songs
Is
at
it
the
really?
moment.
Like, I might. To
Yeah.
be honest, once I heard it, it came back to me, but I wasn't like, oh my god, wow. Like Kylie's bit is like towards the end of the song.
Yes.
No disrespect to her who sings it, but I don't know. I wasn't wowed my first listen. Like I added it to my playlist, going, "Oh, another Kylie bop to bop along into the new year with," and I was like, "Oh, it's." I didn't hate it, but at the same time, I wasn't like, "Oh wow, I have to hear that again." So I don't know. Maybe I need to re-listen. I don't know, but yeah.
And Paul, what do you make of that track? If you have you heard it before?
No, I haven't. That's what I mean. I've seen that the artist with other doing it with other artists, but I didn't know that Kylie had someone as well.
Hi, this isn't Kylie Minogue, and I love listening to Time to Talk.
As soon as we leave this podcast, I'll be listening to it. But I'm still bowled over by the live Tension tour. I'm loving it and reliving the moments all over again.
Yes,
I'm loving
loving
what
it.
she's done there. It's just
Mhm.
I've got goose pimples just talking about it. Yeah, it's just amazing, and it takes you back to that magical place, to the arena.
It does. I agree. Yeah, that live Tension album is wow. It does. Like I saw the concert back in February, and when I listened to it, I was back there again, and it brought all the feels again, and I was like, oh my god, and singing along, and it was, yeah, I loved it.
It wasn't so long ago that a fan in Sydney, of all places, filmed Kylie. It was really amusing to me because one of the fans had like about 10,000 Kylie items and was asking her to sign them all. She signed one or two, I think. But that was the moment where somebody said, "What's your favorite song at the moment, Kylie?" And her famous, amongst Kylie fans at least, her famous response was, "The one that I'm working on now," or
Yes,
something
I remember
very
that.
I've
Yeah,
similar.
it was,
seen yes, I've
yes,
seen
yes.
that.
Was
Would
she
that be
referring to
XMAS?
XMAS? Yeah, was she? That's what I'm curious about. Was this the song? XMAS?
Mate, it kind of lines up. I remember I saw a post when it was her birthday back on the 28th of May, and they were wishing her a happy birthday. And obviously, she was in between two like dates and everything. And the person asking her was like, "Oh, what are you doing today, Carly? It's your birthday." And she's like, "Working hard, back in the studio." So was
Yeah.
that to do this, or was that to do other things that are coming? I don't know. It's interesting.
Well, and that's my
Yeah, but you
question.
know
I
my
don't,
feelings on
again,
that.
I
I know
promise.
she's up to the next album's practically there, I think. I really think the next album's ready to go for us.
Well, now you've got my attention, Paul. What makes you think and suspect that the new album is almost ready for us?
I think while she's been traveling and doing all them traveling, she's been in the studio with certain people like Joe Corey. Do you know what I mean? And we're awaiting a banger from him. That's still, I'm still thinking about that. Do you know what I mean? Because they
Yeah.
were in the studio in LA.
You know, from a fan's point of view, a super fan's point of view, I was hoping that any new music would be the dawn of a new era. It's not. We're revisiting the Christmas era, and I will take a deep breath and I will get over that. It's probably very canny, very, very savvy, very canny, very Christmassy. It's probably exactly the right thing to do. I take on board your point you've both made that for the Americans, it's their first Kylie Christmas, potentially. If you are an American listener, write to us. Is this your first Kylie Christmas? Because you're in for a treat. Will she be doing the Royal Albert Hall and all that sort of guff, do you think?
I don't
Um,
think so. I think.
Too last minute.
What
I
do you
think.
think,
I
Paul?
think it's too last minute. If she's going to pull that
Yeah.
out, she will be able to
I
pull
think
it
this
out the
is more of
bag.
a. Yeah. I think this is just a thank you to the fans, and yes, another nod to America to say, hey, look, here's some more Kylie for you guys. And I think it's just her way of ending the year on some Christmassy fun stuff. And then, like you guys have said, probably more than likely in that new year, we'll get something new and fresh to bop along to, I reckon.
I don't want to be
Most
rude,
definitely.
but I know we're going to see her on Jonathan Ross and Graham Norton doing the Chris, and that's what I'm worried about. If I'm going to be perfectly honest, she's at the coolest part of her career in a long time. Does she really want to get out there and resell this image of being, that smiley Kylie rather than the edgy Kylie? That's all I'm worried about. I don't begrudge it. Don't yell at me, people listening. Please don't yell at me. I just am not in the mood for a Jonathan Ross. I'm going to sing XMAS with, that Miranda standing beside me type of deal. That was years ago. She's done that. Don't do it now, please.
Oh, don't. I've just had an envision of them all doing the actions as well. No, no, we don't need that.
Yes,
We don't.
exactly. Exactly. I think we've just predicted the future, Paul.
Yet again.
I think you have actually, yes.
Yet
Oh,
again. All right.
but
So look,
I
we're
can
sort
look
of
forward to it.
just let's have a very brief conversation about what you want from 2026 for our Kylie. What do you want, Alki?
Oh, obviously, I bring on the singles, bring on a new album. Will we get another tour? I don't think next year. Maybe the year after. Maybe.
And your
Um,
merchandise that you owed from the last tour.
I still haven't got that yet. Don't talk to me about that. I'm very bitter.
Sorry. I shouldn't
Yes,
have brought
I'm
it
still
up.
in therapy. It's okay. No, it's fine. It's
I can't
fine.
believe it. I'm quite shocked about that. And Paul, what do you want from a
Well, at the
2026
end of the day,
Kylie?
we've got the documentary coming. The documentary's coming, isn't it?
Yay!
Oh,
So
that's
we've
right.
got that
Yes,
coming.
yes,
But as I said, I think there'll be an album or a release of a single around that time. Obviously, that'll be the prime time
yes.
to
I
do it,
agree.
and it'll make sense. Plus, I don't think we'll get a tour next year. I think we're going to get the 40th anniversary tour, a bigger tour. I think that's what we're aiming for, because it's another 2 years, isn't it? And then she's 40 years in
Mhm.
showbiz, well, longer than 40 years. Obviously, 40 years in the singing.
That makes sense, and especially after such a big iconic year touring. I think she wants to come back with something iconic again, and 40 years would be it. I would say.
I
I
think,
think she's
yeah,
going to
it's
be
going to be the
doing.
40 years celebration tour, a bit like what Madonna done. Do you know what I mean? But here's this.
Yes.
This is going to be a 40 years celebrating.
It depends. Let's be honest. I think it depends. What 2027, that's the year we're talking about, will depend on whatever she does in 2026. If she's on a high, she's not going to go all vintage. Like, she'll offer us some gifts, obviously, and celebrate and mark the 40 years. I couldn't agree. Can you believe it's 40
But
years
look
since
at the
Locomotion,
Tension
by
tour.
the way?
It was
Oh my God.
Tension tour was more of a celebration of Kylie. We got a few tensions and disco. We got the Justice for Disco, which I absolutely loved.
And original
Because
versions of Rhythm of Love as well.
yes, so it was. She did. It was like, what do I have to do as well? It was things that best of the devil.
Yes.
We got a
Yes.
bit of everything. Do you know what I mean? So
Yes.
I think she will do it. Maybe one or two more albums, and then it'll just be like sort of the greatest hits. with a few of the songs stuck in, like she did with the Tension Tour.
I've got to say this, my friends, that I've always seen over the years that Kylie is much more inspired and creative. And there's a certain vibe that I can't describe, but I can see it when she's in love. At the moment, I'm looking at a Kylie who is so inspired, so happy, so bouncy, so determined to do great work. I've possibly never seen her more inspired. Is she in love?
I don't think she's dating anyone that I'm aware of. But
she's in love with the craft. She's in love with what she does, and it shows tenfold.
Yeah.
I think she's just riding the wave of what the riding this wave that she's on.
I've got a secret hunch. I've got a hunch that our girl is in love, and it's all very even extra special for her because it's not public. She looks in love to me.
Well, that's interesting. That might be
and
interesting.
we don't need to know. I'm not saying we need to know. And not at all. I hope she keeps it secret forever.
I think whatever it is, whether I think Paul might be right about the craft inspiring her, because finally she's getting the accolades that she's probably longed for, especially from America, and to have such a successful album and tour, and just to be riding that beautiful wave that she's been on. I think she's in her element at the moment. So I think she's just enjoying that and being able to celebrate the Kylie Christmas again, to refresh it a little bit, to give that vibe for everybody. You know, new fans, old fans. You know, I think it's just an exciting time still for Kylie and for her fans.
She's bouncing like a woman who's getting some love, if you know what I mean. She absolutely is, in my opinion. I'm also intrigued by Jazzy P told me on this show that I won't try and do her accent. I'll give it a go. Don't be offended, Paul, because it's a bit British. I tell you what, Tim, you're going to get a surprise before the end of the year, love. Is that terrible? Probably. Sorry, Jazzy P. But that's what she said. What is this surprise? I still don't know.
Well, there you go. Maybe that's the song that she was working on. Maybe that was the exciting thing, that her song that she was her favourite at that time. Who knows? Interesting.
Well, here's my theory. Let me say it, and then I'll get your take. Hot in December, this time of year, Office Party. 3 songs we haven't heard yet for Kylie Christmas. Could it be, Jazzy P, if you're listening, and you might be smiling as you're listening, could it be that you're going to feature on one of those tracks? What do you think, my friends?
That would, yes, possibly. Why not?
Well, I thought there is. She took. If you think she took some of the duets off, that's some of the songs she's took off. So maybe she might be revamping them with new ones. And that seat, that gold seat on the first Instagram video, I was thinking, is she saying that there's a duet coming? Because there was an empty seat.
Yes,
there was an empty seat.
Yes,
an empty gold
like
seat, and I'm thinking, is there another duet coming?
Look at us connecting dots, my friends. Which one sounds the most Jazzy P to you? Hot in December, this time of year, or Office Party?
Office Party, I think.
Or maybe Office Party, I'm going
Office Party. All my money, all my chips are going on Office Party for Jazzy P.
Mine too.
Yes. Yes.
Have we just ruined the surprise, Kylie? So sorry, but we are detectives here. Your lovers are detectives. We love detecting because we're lovers of detecting work. Oh, it's so exciting. It's so exciting. Jazzy P, I hope you are listening, because I've got to crack the code. You told me by the end of the year we would hear something, and that even those words make me think, oh, this makes a lot of sense by the end of the year. I've cracked the code.
Love it.
It would be lovely to hear Jazzy P on a Christmas set. I can't imagine a Christmas song with a rap in the middle of it, though, to be honest, so maybe I'm completely wrong. Now I'm arguing.
Who knows? Time will tell. We'll have to wait to the 5th of December now.
Oh, can't I unwrap my present now, Alki? Please.
No, you have to wait like a good boy.
I'm going to look up the back of the cupboard when you're not looking.
Being a good boy.
Well, that's another question.
As I sip on my pink plonk. There you go. Oh, well, look, it's exciting times. It really is. I am sorry to all the people listening if I've been negative about XMAS, but I just thought, my God, can you stop repeating XMAS, XM? That's my first impression. Maybe I'll fall in love with it. I don't know. It sounded very noisy too as a track. It might be reflective of the day I was having. I don't know. It sounded noisy. And I still think it sounded a little bit like Absolutely Anything, I think was the name of the song with John Cleese in the film. I can't remember what the film was. But there you go, my friends. Any final thoughts? Any message? What's your message to Kylie, actually, Paul?
Oh, my message to Kylie is thank you very much for the year that we've had, the 2 years that we've had. And I wish her a very, very happy Christmas and New Year.
Alki, did you know Paul got tattooed by... No, it wasn't tattooed, but what happened again, Paul?
I had a Kylie tattoo on my leg, just floating there on my leg, and I met her the night before the concert. She signed my leg, but then the following night, she actually got me on stage to show everyone, because it had the signature tattooed.
Oh my God. Wow.
It was just... I still don't believe it's actually happened, but it has.
Oh my God, that's amazing! Wow.
Well, it's on a YouTube video. If you go to on YouTube and it's Kylie Minogue, Liverpool Echo Arena, especially for you, it just comes straight up. You'll see it.
Oh, okay.
Unbelievable moments.
Well done,
it's
man. Well done for meeting her. That's amazing. Wow, awesome.
It was a most wonderful time of the year.
I hope you're listening, Kylie. I'm coming to get you.
And Alki, what's your special message to Kylie? She's given us a gift. Let's give her one back.
She can sign my arm so I can get a tattoo of her signature. That's my goal. That's my dream, Kylie. Come on. Come to Adelaide and we'll make it happen.
Have you met Kylie?
No, I would die.
I think I would too, Alki. I really don't. I think it would be the first time in my life I was lost for words for a start.
Me too. Yes. I remember, actually, funny story. Back in her Neighbours days, she was in Adelaide doing promo for Neighbours, and she was staying at the Hilton Hotel. And I remember we were on our way to the tram station, and herself, Jason Donovan, Guy Pearce, and Annie Jones were doing a photo shoot just opposite, which is like there's like a sort of like a square there, and they were doing a photo shoot in this fountain, and I didn't get close enough because I was like probably like 10 at the time, but I froze. I remember freezing, and she was just over there. So the thought of actually being right next to her, Paul, I don't know how you did it. I don't know how you didn't just like collapse, but
I don't know. I don't know how I contain. I really do not know how I contain myself. But when I got on stage, I was rattling. I was shaking. It was the hype was there at first, but then when it actually dawned on me, I just went into meltdown and just started shaking. She even says to me, "You're shaking like a leaf." So yeah, it was just magical, just magical. And she is really as nice as what you think she is, if not nicer.
Oh, I have no doubt. I think she would be, yes. Everything I've ever seen of her when she meets people, everything, I just think to meet her would just be a dream. And then I could die. That's fine.
Alki and Paul, it's been a pleasure. Merry Christmas to you both. And let's see what's to come, hey?
Can't wait.
Just can't wait to speak to you again in the new year.